We seen you had a couple of shots of Akademiks on the album.
It was only
Two?
one shot.
I thought it was on 2 songs. I thought it was a song with
Only
Future
one shot.
and
It
on the
said
Turning Point record, right?
Academics, niggas think they can't get touched. Meaning somebody who be on the computer all day.
Got you.
Just be. It wasn't really
Trolling. It wasn't at him.
Saying
He used him as
I never in my mind did I even think to compare y'all financially.
He
That's
do
what I'm
all the
saying.
time though.
Oh,
not
okay.
with you.
I don't think you
He
talking
didn't
about
put
you.
me. That's what I'm saying. Why he say me? That's all.
Oh,
I
he said
was
your
wondering.
name?
Yeah.
Yo, Akademiks is never ever, he never going at a male rapper like that. Me and
that was
Lil
the-
Baby was
yeah.
DMing addresses to meet up and fight. Lil Baby, stay out my fucking DMs and don't mention my name in no more fucking raps, nigga. I've been clowning you since you did that, nigga, and I won't stop. It's Lil Baby, the biggest rapper in the fucking world. How does nobody know that? I cost your label millions of dollars, and you gonna watch what I'm gonna do to him again. I'm gonna bleed that. Lil Baby gonna pay for the sins of you. I guarantee you. I promise. And I'm gonna take it out on him because he sat there in my. I told him when he just woke up, he rolled over. I said, "Baby, you sent a nigga to swing on me last night." You know what that nigga told me? Yo, hell no, I ain't do that, bro. What? Baby told me, and if Baby say he a liar, he gotta kill me before I ever change my tune.
Believe it or not, I don't feed into that shit. I don't give a damn. I see and I don't see.
Yeah.
And when I see stuff like that, I hurry up and go to another page or something.
Right.
I don't care about that type shit.
Okay.
I mean,
When will streamers finally understand that talking reckless online doesn't stay online forever? For years, people have been saying wild things behind cameras, thinking security guards and money make them untouchable. But what happened to DJ Akademiks proved that belief might be the biggest mistake of all, because this wasn't just a slap, this was a message, a calculated one. And at the center of it all was Lil Baby, a man known for staying quiet publicly, but moving very differently behind the scenes. This story isn't about random violence, it's about power, narrative control, and how the music industry really handles people who talk too much. And once you see how deep this goes, you'll never look at hip-hop media the same way again. DJ Akademiks didn't become powerful by accident. This man built an empire sitting behind a screen, streaming almost every night, reacting to music, rumors, and industry drama in real time. While most bloggers report news, Akademiks shapes it. His words don't just reflect what fans think, they often decide what fans think. When he praises an artist, streams go up. When he labels a project mid, the internet runs with it. That's not hype, that's documented influence. Over the years, artists learned that ignoring him wasn't always an option. His platform reaches millions daily. Labels watch, fans listen, other bloggers repeat his takes. One narrative from him can snowball into an industry-wide belief overnight. And that kind of power makes people bold. Too bold. Behind the scenes, Akademiks believed he had cracked the code. Say whatever you want online. Stay protected offline. Surrounded by security, cameras, and industry connections, he thought the screen created distance from consequences. But that belief only works until someone decides to test it. Now, rewind to 2020. Lil Baby wasn't just hot. He was dominating. Hit records, massive features, Grammy attention, and cultural momentum that felt unstoppable. His music was everywhere. Clubs, radios, playlists, even people who didn't follow hip-hop knew his voice. That era defined his career. At first, Akademiks wasn't even against him. In fact, his early comments sounded more like concern than hate. He pointed out that Baby had reached a level of comfort most artists dream of: money, success, fame. And with that comfort, something felt different in the music. Less hunger, less urgency. To many fans, that criticism sounded fair, but things changed fast. Instead of keeping it balanced, the commentary escalated. Akademiks started pushing the idea that Lil Baby had peaked, that his best days were behind him, that newer music lacked replay value. Once that narrative took hold, it spread everywhere. Other platforms echoed it. Fans debated it, and suddenly, instead of enjoying the music, people were listening just to judge whether it proved Akademiks right. That's the danger of narrative control. When someone frames the conversation early, the audience rarely listens with an open mind. Then came the album. Expectations were sky high, but the reception didn't match earlier runs. Streaming numbers were solid but not explosive. Sales didn't reflect past dominance, and Akademiks went in, hard, night after night, clip after clip. The word fall off became attached to Lil Baby's name in ways it never had before. At that point, the issue wasn't music anymore, it was respect. Lil Baby didn't respond with tweets or interviews. He responded the way rappers always have, through bars, subtle at first, then clearer. Lines aimed directly at Akademiks, calling out his power, mocking his position, reminding him that online voices don't always stay safe offline. Those lyrics weren't throwaways, they were warnings. That's when the situation crossed a line. Behind the scenes, someone realized this was spiraling, and that someone was Rod Wave. Known for staying out of drama, Rod stepped in as a mediator. He had relationships with both sides and understood where this could lead. A three-way call was arranged. Real conversation. No audience, no clips. According to both parties, the call went well. They talked it out. Numbers were exchanged, an understanding was reached. Handle issues privately. No more public shots, everything seemed settled. But here's where the story takes a turn most people missed. Not long after, Akademiks revealed that Lil Baby's team paid him around $30,000 during a later album cycle. The reason wasn't friendship, it was neutrality. Labels do this more often than fans realize. Bloggers get paid to avoid overly negative coverage. Not to lie, just to chill. To Akademiks, the amount didn't mean much, but the principle did. Because if someone believes money buys silence, what happens when silence isn't enough? Fast forward to March 2025, a brand-focused industry event in Miami. Akademiks is there doing what he always does: networking, covering, feeling safe, 8 security guards nearby, a controlled environment. That's when a streamer named Tyler approaches him. At first, it seems harmless. Tyler brings up an old issue from 2020. Akademiks had used some of his content during the quarantine era without proper credit. Old problem. 5 years late. But for creators, credit matters. Visibility changes careers. Akademiks listens. He doesn't brush him off. They talk. They dab each other up. Numbers get exchanged. It looks like a normal industry moment. 2 content creators squashing old tension. That moment mattered more than anyone realized, because Tyler wasn't alone. While Akademiks is focused on conversation, another man is moving with him, close enough to be seen as part of the same group. Security assumes he's with Tyler. No red flags, no questions. Trust fills the gap where caution should have been. Akademiks, relaxed, lowers his car window. That's when everything changes. Tyler steps back, and in one quick motion, the other man reaches in and strikes Akademiks in the face. A clean hit. No prolonged fight, no chaos, just impact and escape. The car pulls off. Confusion sets in. What made it worse wasn't just the hit, it was what happened after. Akademiks called Tyler repeatedly that night. No answer, no text, no explanation. Silence. Later, security spotted Tyler sitting calmly in a luxury SUV with the same man who struck him. That's when it clicked. This wasn't random, this wasn't emotional, this was planned. The next day, Akademiks went live, and he was furious. Not performative angry, real angry, betrayal angry. He called out Lil Baby directly, threatened to go nuclear on his career, promised non-stop coverage, promised retaliation through the one weapon he had left, his platform. Then came the phone call. Akademiks called Lil Baby to confront him directly, and Baby played it perfectly. Calm, confused, unaware. No admission, no denial, just distance. That's the genius of plausible deniability. No order, no proof, no case. But the details didn't stop there. Later that same night, Akademiks was at a Miami club with Trippie Redd. Someone tells him Lil Baby is about to arrive. Baby walks in, spots Akademiks, and immediately leaves. No section, no stay. Just exit. If nothing happened, why leave? That moment told Akademiks everything he needed to know. As he dug deeper, a bigger picture emerged. This wasn't just about disrespect, it was about influence. Akademiks had become too powerful for some people's comfort. When payments don't work, intimidation becomes the next option. Not to harm, to remind. And from a strategic standpoint, the move worked. Akademiks realized his security wasn't flawless. His sense of invincibility cracked. Meanwhile, Lil Baby sent a message without saying a word. Respect matters. Online talk isn't free. And silence doesn't always mean peace. But there's another side. This incident also changed how people see Akademiks. The untouchable image faded. The shield broke. And in hip-hop, perception is everything. So who really won? Lil Baby showed he won't tolerate disrespect, even from media giants. Akademiks proved his platform still carries weight, but learned that power invites challenges. And the industry got a reminder of how quickly things can shift when narratives collide with real life. This wasn't just drama, it was a warning. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and let me know in the comments who you think crossed the line. Subscribe for more deep dives into hip-hop stories most people are scared to talk about. Turn on notifications because this situation isn't over. And I'll see you in the next one.